Hello, Super Nerd Friends. It's Saturday? Maybe. No, it doesn't feel right. It's my day. Oh, Wednesday. No, it is Wednesday. I remember looking at a calendar. And yeah, stuff. It's, on my end, it's the second day of one of my load days for, eating stuff, and it's horrible. I never want to look at food again. That's what happens by the end of your second day. Like, I had a plan to have, like, clam chowder for dinner. Like, had, like, 5 bites. I'm like, I can't do this. I give up. White flag. So, yeah, it's a good sort of mental place to be going into that. Yay, I suppose. And, yeah, and stuff. You will have both have noticed, probably, before you see this video, that I've sent you both a bunch of pictures on your phones. Which may take some explaining. There's a website on Tumblr that I really like called Mass Effect Transcribed, which, someone or a lot of people, some people just submit pictures. They, watch Mass Effect games on YouTube, and they turn on the, like, automatic closed captioning that Google does, and it's usually wrong and kind of hilarious, and I loved they have those for a lot of fandoms, but the Mass Effect one, I think, was the first, or one of the first, and it's really good. I loved it even before I started playing Mass Effect, like, a while ago, and, it's hilarious, and I've gone through the archive a couple times now, and it makes me laugh every time, but, I don't know, I was just kind of curious, like, what would happen if I transcribed my friends, and I did. And I think you'd both be very happy if you knew how much joy it gave me. They were really funny. I sent you both ones from your videos and then one from each other's video. Like, I think Alexis and hers was sort of like that crazy haired guy that's always on, like, the alien programs on the History Channel. He's always like, aliens, but not about aliens specifically, just kind of like about history. She's like, history, man. Yeah, it's great. Them times, awesome. And Becky's was a lot more, for most of her video, it was very nonsensical, and there were a lot of words in the transcribed thing at the bottom that weren't words. Like, really? Is that the best you could do, is, like, make up a word for what she said? Wish I could remember some of them. But Becky seemed to think she was some sort of, like, mass murdering congressman or something. But kind of a gung-ho, sort of positive, upbeat, sort of murderous congressman, who really liked lawn tools or something. Anyway, I didn't do mine, because I never watched my videos. Feel free to do mine if you want to. I don't know if this sort of thing would bring you the sort of amusement that it does me, but it did me, and let me know if you don't want me to send you those anymore, because I don't know what your guys' text image, if you have fees for that or something, so I'll stop if you want me to. Anyway, sorry, and yeah, stuff. Yeah, I guess we have had cars for a while now, haven't we? But think about how long we had the horse. I don't know, it seems like it shouldn't really compare that way, you know, just because technology is moving at such a faster rate of change than it seems like it ever has before. So to say, well, we've had cars for like a century and change, or slightly less, and, you know, we had the horse since, like, forever. We domesticated the thing. But, I don't know. I don't think that is really an equivalent comparison. Maybe more like carriages and cars? I'm not sure. Because then you get into, like, well, is a chariot like a carriage? So, and then it's missing the point, which is, future or past or present. I almost said, well, actually, it's the present. But I felt like I should give Alexis something to say. Of course, wink. But yeah, I'm with Alexis, being, especially when people are like, you know, what time would you rather live in? Like, female, I think I'd like to live in this time period. Like, unless you're a rich landowning white guy, there aren't really a whole lot of time periods that are a lot, that much better for you. And, a few different things, like if you're Chinese, then there's a few more times that would be better for you, but it's still pretty much just for, like, rich landowning or, like, rich educated male people for, like, ever, or powerful, possibly rich males who know how to kill other people. So history is limited for nice places for everyone else. Yeah, especially for women folk. So, yeah, and the whole knowledge being kind of freely accessed, people being able to be educated and make up their own minds about things. Because then it's it's kind of better for everyone, I think. Because then they can't be easily manipulated by politicians or religion or science. They can kind of make up their own minds by using evidence and thinking, which is good. And makes it a lot harder for people to manipulate them, etc., etc. But I don't know, there's so much stuff to know. It's really cool to know it. And yeah, it's a really bad thesis statement. I bet I could probably work with it. It's good to know things. Yeah, I could write a 5-page on that at least. Especially if it was for, like, some kind of Western Civ class. Just probably the kind of paper that would, like, require a thesis statement like that. Yeah. So I loved it. Becky, in your video, you're like, yeah, so it's been nice talking to you. I'm like, minute 4 of a 12-minute video. Nice. But I'm not going to do that. I actually am going to go because I don't have anything else to say. So I'm going to be off. Bye.